Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video for 2021 and it's going to be a very short video, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to be recommending 10 filmmaker items for under $50 each. The first thing is the Fotka variable ND filter. Now I have the 77mm thread. You can buy the bigger one, maybe the 82mm thread, but you'll need to buy step-up rings to be able to fit those to the majority of your lenses. The next item on the list is this little tiny Manfrotto mini tripod. Now this thing is great. You can just chuck it into the pocket of your camera bag and carry it with you everywhere. It's good for anytime you don't have a tripod and maybe you want to take a time lapse, or maybe you want to take a photo and you are alone. You can set this up on a bench or on a railing, not a railing because it's going to fall off, but you can set it up anywhere with a flat surface and you can take a time lapse or you can take photos. It's just very useful to have around and it's very small. You slip it into your bag. It's a really good buy. So the next thing I recommend on the list is some color balancing cards and focus cards. Now I have this one here. It's got the three colors, the 18% gray, the white and the black. Unfortunately, these cards don't have any focus points on them. Otherwise, that would be really useful. Now, the ones that I have linked below should have the focus points on each of the corner. Now, what that's good for is obviously setting it up and then being able to focus on that area. So the next two things on the list are lights. The first one is this Aputure AL-M9 light. Now, I'll just turn it on. It's quite bright for the size. It's very small and very useful. You can set it up in many different situations, for photography, for example, or in the background of your shot to bring some depth into your shot. The next light is this NEEWER ultra thin LED. Let's turn this on. This thing is it's very cheap and very powerful. Now I'm not sure about the quality of the light, but for the price you can't go wrong. You can set it up as a, in fact, let me turn this off. The light you see here on this side now, the hair light, that is one of these little guys. Just set up. It's on about 20% strength right now. Just giving that a little bit of a light to the side of my face to bring more of a depth into the shot. Alrighty, so the next thing on the list is this Pelican SD hard case. It's waterproof, it's tough, and it's cheap. Highly recommend this. You can fit a bunch of cards in there. I think I've mentioned this one before in one of my other videos, but I still recommend it. A great buy, and I highly recommend this. Get it as soon as you can to protect your cards. Alright, so the next thing on the list is this NEEWER heavy duty clamp. This is great for all your shoots. Screw it onto a stand, or you can even clamp it to another clamp, and basically you can set up your any kind of flags you need to shape light, or any gels that you want to have. It's very strong. Great buy. Highly recommend this for your video shoots. The next one is in a similar category. It's another little clamp. This is the UTEBIT. They come in a pack of 12 or 10 or 12, I think. Very cheap, very useful. Clamping, for example, if you need to block light out from a window, you can use these to clamp onto the curtain railing, or yeah, so many uses for these little things. I highly recommend them. They're very cheap, so get these when you can. Alright guys, I had to stop the video because my Rode NT mic, the bottom, got knocked out, which means the audio got knocked out. So, bonus item. Now this wasn't originally a part of my my list, but I'm chucking it in as a bonus item. Gaff tape, gaff tape, gaff tape. Buy gaff tape. It is so useful. In fact, right now I'm going to rip off a piece like so. Maybe I will use two pieces, so rip it in half. Alright, so I'm going to stick this right here and here. Let's try that. Hopefully this will prevent the mic from becoming undone again. All right, so gaff tape, you can buy it from your local film shop. Mostly film shops, at least in Japan. I can't find gaff tape in hardware stores or anything, so I have to either buy it offline or from specific shops. I'll have a link below where you can buy some gaff tape off Amazon, so check that out. All right, let's continue. The next thing on the list is, just checking the recording, the next thing on the list is these gels. Gels are awesome. You can chuck them. Let's see what happens if I put it in front of this hair light. So there we go, red. Here we go, what's it say, yellow? Yellow. Let's put a green in front of it, green. Not sure if that's making much of a difference right now, but gels are great. You can use it to really set the mood of your scene. For example, this backlight here, that is not a blue wall. That is one of my lights with a blue gel on it. So gels are awesome. And yeah, you should get your hands on some when you can. And that's where these UTEBIT clamps and these newer heavy duty clamps come in, because you can just clamp them onto different surfaces, and for example, to hold these together I can just use a clamp, so that's very good. Alrighty, the next thing on the list, and I think it's the last thing, is these Panasonic rechargeable batteries. Now these are called One Loop Pro, spelled with an E-N-E, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say Eneloop Pro, but these are really useful. I use these for my my Tascam lapel mic and my Tascam shotgun mic, and just generally other things. Rechargeable, really good quality, highly recommend these, so get your hands on these if you can. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Those are 10 filmmaker items that I recommend for beginner filmmakers for under $50 each. You can find all these in links below. They are affiliated links, so if you do decide to click on them and purchase through those links, it would greatly help out this channel, which would be obviously highly appreciated, and it would really help out this channel in many ways. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.